Alright, are we live? I think we are live.
Give me my 10-second reprieve.
Alright, are we? Yeah, okay. I'm ready to go. Hey everybody, how's it?
All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Sorry to cut you off, Whisper. Thank you for tuning in. I'm, as you know, with my good friend Whisper DCS, and we're doing another stream with also Gas Turbine, a good friend of ours and a subscriber. So definitely make sure to subscribe to Whisper and I for more.
Go subscribe
But go
to
ahead
Turbine
and
Guy as well. Oh, you know what
yeah,
I'm gonna do?
definitely subscribe to Turbine.
I'm gonna put the link
Whisper,
to...
go break down to them the sortie that we're going to be doing for this mission here today.
Let me put the link in my stream settings real quick. So,
yeah, and put the Discord in the stream settings.
That's what I meant to say.
Perfect.
Let me just put this in here. Save that. Let me put that in the chat too.
All right. I'm going to see if I can remember how to turn this thing on.
All right. So, everybody, we are in Afghanistan. I'm in an A-10. Jimbo VR, is in an F-15 over there. I don't really entirely remember how to use the A-10. He doesn't remember how to use the F-15. I don't know what Gas is doing. He's not in the server yet. There he is.
All right.
Eventually he'll be here and he'll be doing something. And then we're going to be doing this together. But yeah, anyway, we are going to be flying around and shooting at some stuff in various aircraft. We're going to be going up northeast of here first. If you would like to consider donating through the Super Chat or Super Thanks or any of those things, that would be greatly appreciated. And additionally, if you would like to join the Discord, you can also do that. I have it linked in the description for the stream, and I also have that in the chat pin there. So, I'm gonna pick a livery here, get rearmed. You already know, we gotta go with South Korean one, because it's cool. It's South Korean, but maybe not.
The birds are chirping.
It's beautiful.
Oops, let me just fix this.
Well, I think I figured out how to start up one engine at least.
That's good.
See if we can do that with the other one here. My HOTAS, or at least my throttle, has been a little bit wiggly recently. Luckily, I've got another backup, but we're going to use the one that we've got.
Why is it wiggly?
It's wiggly because it's the potentiometer's getting old. All right.
I'm gonna do... I'm gonna take 2 of these. And then we're just gonna take 2 B-54s, because why would I not? Anything else I can take? I'm gonna do B-12. Oops, no, I'm not gonna do that actually, because it gets in the way. Settings here that are important.
Turn up the heads-up display. All right, looks like the alignment is complete. That's good. We're gonna set that.
All right.
Copy.
All right, now let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing started again.
Yeah, I got the second one started. Let's go. All right. Let's see, chat. Let's see what livery we should rock with.
Generator.
Rearming complete.
Oh, we got We got Raj Swain joined in. We've got Drayson joined in. We got XJ's joined in. We got Antel Ruse joined in. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hopping into stream. And welcome to the beginning of something that's probably going to be absolutely outrageous.
Hopefully.
Right.
What do I have to do? I have to keep
We're gonna
these
set this thing up
things
here.
on. I'm gonna just start this and see if that does something. I'm just putting it. Yes, it is. Oh, I think it's supposed to start the left engine first, the A-10, whatever. Whatever. Put that on.
Got the lantern pod. Got my fuel tank.
Stand by. Jesus. I'm not waiting for that. It's here.
Let's see. What bombs am I going to want to do for this one? Let's honestly just do some GBU 12s. Keep it straight up. Keep it simple. Not too much power, but definitely enough to get the job done. I'm going to bring 8 of them. So that should hopefully, hopefully at least damage some things that we need.
I heard that, well, Ron Zambrano, who is like the CEO of Razbam or something, posted on Twitter that he had some positive, optimistic news coming soon about the future of Razbam. Obviously, that is a lot of speculation there now involved. Hopefully, that is going to be positive news for something to do with DCS, and hopefully they will be working out their dispute, but that's all speculation. I have no idea, so I'm just, like the rest of you, gonna hope and wait, and hopefully they'll
There's
fix
people
things.
on the Instagram, on Discord, or on DCS Instagram talking about pay Razbam.
Yeah, I know. Because that was the thing, is the part of the dispute is ED says that Razbam violated the contract. Razbam is not being paid by ED. So I don't really know. I don't know the details.
All right, we are refueling and rearming here.
Alright, I'm doing my line.
Nature Nut says, "Hey Jim, what's up, Nature Nut? Good to see you, my boy." Let me go ahead and put in the Discord in the chat here so you guys can join it. I'm gonna pin that message in the chat so you guys can join the Discord anytime.
China hat, Google switch, CMS.
Pull up, pull up.
This is TMS.
Altitude, altitude.
Boat. EMS.
Nature Nut says, "Jim, what's up, Nature Nut? Nature Nut." Pretty silly name.
Oh my god.
All right, looks like we've got our weapons armed up. Let's go ahead and put those in our weapons page. So let's go to armament, and I'll go to air to ground in this case. We got our weapons on these two pylons right over here, so go ahead and add those weapons up. So A to air to ground load. We're gonna keep switching the pages until we get to the GBU 12s. Should be on this page here. There we go. We got them right there. We're going to set the GBUs to. I chose GBU 12 Bravo, and for whatever reason, GBU 12 Charlies are what.
Yeah, I think
Shows
that's a
up
bug.
on the
It's
screen
been
here,
there.
so-
I think I has always been there, but oh,
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this module has not been updated in quite some time, so we're gonna try to do the
Yeah.
best with what we've got.
I think that the JDAMs and things still work. I know you're not using JDAMs, you're using GBUs, so it should be fine, but we'll
And
see.
they are on the inboard. They're not on the pylons. They're on the inboards forward and aft. Perfect. Yep, they're on forward and aft on the inboard. So in that case, we're going to go in forward and aft. We're going to press enter. There we go. Now the forward and aft positions are now indicated here on the weapon page, showing that when they are dropped, they're going to drop from the inboard front and aft. So now we can go to the air to ground page. We can choose our bombs and we can configure them. Let's do auto and step. So that means that it's going to drop automatically when we are in the exact right range and position in the sky, and we're going to set it for nose, so it blows up right when it touches the target.
I wish you had a pilot
Now my
model
weapons
for this. Sorry.
are configured. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my rudder pedal is configured as well. Definitely don't want that to
Take
mess
some
anything up here.
screenshots.
They keep saying mission load fail.
Hmm.
This happened like 3 times in a row. It racism.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's really all it is.
You have just like the most issues with DCS of anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to turn the EAC on. Hey. Oh, I have to do GI. EAC.
Oh, it's like the best name.
APU off. APU off.
Alright.
Hey, I remembered how to do that. I haven't done that startup in like like 8 months or something. And somehow I remembered how to do it. Am I actually going to get a response from the ATC? Probably not.
Hawk 2, request startup.
Alright, got the air-to-air radar on.
I'm gonna actually change my title.
We gotta turn on the targeting pod here. I'm gonna be completely honest. Don't know how. So we're gonna try. Oh, no, I think I know how. We gotta go to the back seat. Let's chill in the back seat for a second here. Let's turn on the targeting pod.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna uncage this.
Turn on the
Anything?
RCS and the oxygen back here so that the co-pilot doesn't just die from hypoxia right after
That's a good
takeoff.
idea.
We're gonna turn on our countermeasures too.
I gotta figure out how to get like screens and things so I can do like the be right back stuff. I don't know which way
Alright.
the wind is blowing, but I'm gonna go forward here. Am I parking brake in this thing? Oh, I have wheel chucks. I remember.
Chief, remove the
I'm switching to 1688, just to be clear.
Copy. There is there's a drone there too. My only laser guided weapons are, well, they're laser. Oh, am I not gonna be able to?
Right. Got 1688 configured. Targeting pod is coming online.
I better be able to.
We're gonna
remove
get my TSD set up here. There we go. Now we can see the map. Turning on our brake hold, so I don't maneuver around too soon.
I didn't turn this on.
Nature Nut says, "Hey Jim." He says, "Never mind. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. You're not interrupting. I appreciate you for tuning in. Definitely check out the Discord, all you valued viewers, if you want to see some more of this and join our streams and know when we're going to be online. Hop on the Discord for sure."
Hawk 2, request startup. Chief,
Yeah, the standby ADI has been configured.
Copy.
There we go.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
All right, got the ramps turned on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick rundown on my controls here. That's the trim, got it. That's the trigger, that doesn't do anything. Command switch up, okay, so that's flaps, got it. Speed brake, nose wheel steering weapon, the pickle button is the exact same. Castle switch forward, aft, left, and right, all in one button there. TDC switch, boat switch, video acquisition switch. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to remember when to use all these things.
Yeah,
Master
me
air to
too.
ground selector, nav selector. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. All right, well, I'm ready for taxi when you guys are. You want me to follow up? You guys both in the A-10s, I guess?
I'm in the A-10. I don't think Gas is on the server. He has not been able to connect
No,
to the server.
I can't join, like, whatsoever.
Kevin Eisentraut
Are you
am I using
are you
VR for this?
taxiing out right now, Whisper?
Yes. I went the wrong way,
let me-
didn't I? Oh wait, no,
Let me
it's just
take
over
off
here.
my
It's-
shocks.
The other guy is so loud. Yes. Well, I can maybe turn down his audio a little bit. Give me a second.
Is this Microsoft Plane Sim? No, Nature Nut. This is Digital Combat Simulator.
Yeah, I'm not using VR for this,
Nature
by the
Nut.
way. I am using Track IR. Head tracking.
I am the one using VR for this.
Yeah.
All right, taxiing out. Wait, Whisper, are you following out behind me?
What? No, I'm the lead
Whisper.
A10. There's another guy here, and then you are on the F-15.
Oh, so you're in the lead right now. Got it.
That is
Do you know
correct.
who's in the other A10?
Nope, it's some other guy.
Okay,
Maybe it's Nature Nut.
I doubt it.
But it's Nature Nut.
Kevin says, just set up for my Track IR this week, still getting used to it. Yeah, it took me a little bit. You know, play around the curve, see what you like. I like to have a little bit of a detent in the middle, just so I can keep it centered there. And another useful thing I find is to have the button to center it just on my HOTAS, so I can just get it locked in like it when I need to.
You could
Nature
have,
Nut
like,
says no, he's not on.
But
He's lying.
this was the
lying.
guy
No,
who was here
Mr.
earlier.
Tree is the one that's on.
Oh yeah, Mr. 3. I saw him today. I think he like turned on his own. He was like staring me
Second
down
elf
the
on
whole
the
time.
shelf,
Yeah, you definitely have schizophrenia, bro.
but Tree on the...
No, I'm not the one who walks around in circles talking about politics.
Dang!
Wow.
Dang!
Yeah, I'm the
No,
insane.
it's-
That
like
was
a-
heavy! That was unexpected.
Wow,
You
give
got
me
your ass.
credit, guys.
Are you just gonna take off without me? Okay.
Yes. Bro, you're in an F-15, dude. We can't even keep up when we're both in F-15s, because we always use totally different loadouts.
Alright, fine. I'll just catch up
I
with you.
rotate at like 140 knots.
Look, there they go. Spooling down the runway. Let me see if I can line up this thing.
Mr. Tree and 810.
Oh, that's a pretty nice lineup right there. Let's go ahead and do a takeoff.
Ooh, maybe that was a
I'll
little
let them
low
get
for you,
airborne.
right?
Alright, they're both airborne. I'm gonna go ahead and spool this thing up.
142 knots. How's that for that location? A little bit of a crossroad.
60 knots, 70,
Laps
going
coming up
80,
too.
90. Flaps are down. Went out of burner.
You bought a Crystal Light VR and the lenses are so bad, gotta return. That's too bad, dude. I've been thinking about getting a VR headset at some point. Probably not for DCS, because I don't think I'd be able to get very good FPS with my system. But I'm gonna stick with Track
No,
IR.
you need a 4090. I
Yeah.
know. Good thing I've done the testing for you.
But there are other games that look fun. There's one I saw, I don't know if you've seen it, it's like a cat simulator, but it's VR. And I want to play it so
You're
bad,
coming up.
but I can't because I don't have a VR headset and it's VR only. But it looks awesome, and I would like to play that.
Isn't there like VTOL VR?
VTOL VR, yep. Yeah, I've never played it, obviously, because I don't have a VR headset.
That
But
looks fun
yeah,
if we were all to play.
yeah, that would be cool.
All
There's
right, I'm
another,
coming
there's a
towards you, bro.
Tomcat that's operating that area too, so we're gonna go 033. Anyway, very long flights because we're in the A-10 and then just the slowest thing ever. What VR headset are you
Whoa.
using, Jimbo?
Oh, I've got the Quest 1.
Quest 1?
Yes, Alexander Orzo says F-15. That is correct. This is
I've
the
been thinking about
F-15.
flying that again, but I haven't yet. I was thinking about learning, like the thing with the JDAMs where you can input coordinates and then just fly over the area. You do that, like set that up in the mission editor. I'm thinking of trying to do that, and then doing like a strike mission with a whole bunch of like 4 or 5 GB-31 penetrators. Maybe in Afghanistan, maybe Syria or something. We'll see. I think he has some F-16 stuff. other modes like toss bombing, which I've never done before. I think I know how to. I looked at a video, but I gotta test that. I meant to do that today. And then I'm probably gonna do a tutorial on it and then make a mission or something for it. Maybe we can do that. We'll see though. Or DTOS mode or something. Alright, screenshot time.
Totally turned on.
There we go.
Do you, am I catching up with you or where?
I have no idea. I don't know
The
where you
F10. I'm
Yeah,
linking
you're
up with an
catching up.
A-10 right now.
are. Yeah, you flew past one, which is the other guy. This is me.
Alright, cool.
And they say about aircraft like the A-10 and about the A-7 is it ain't fast, but it sure is slow.
Dang.
This is
You
gonna
really
be
had to
even
be an
worse than-
aerospace engineer to deduct something like that.
Yeah, to deduce.
Oh, Kevin Taylor has joined the Discord.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yo, Kevin! The first
Alright,
Discord!
so this will be a good test. So just learned the Discord. I'm still learning the F-16. Alright, cool. Yeah, we are always still learning in the F-16, but especially for Jimbo and I, that's kind of our go-to. We love that
Dude,
one.
I'm over here at Alpha
this'll be a-
1000.
This will be a good test for the Discord because we set that up a little while ago, and we have yet to, you know, test all of our stuff like the roles and things that we set up. So hopefully it works.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to be, if you want to know when we're gonna fly, if you want to join us on our streams sometimes, if you want to join us on our comms as we're flying and talk to each other, set up yourself in the Discord and join us. It would be an honor to have you.
Your refueling receptacle's open, by the way, Jimbo.
Okay. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. There
Oh
you
my
go.
god, he's like barely hanging on.
I know. I'm 213 knots indicated.
Yeah, I'm in Alpha a million right now.
I like the A-10. I don't use it enough. Every time that I use it, I say the same thing, that I don't use it enough because it is really fun to use. And I like it, but generally I prefer the fast jets. I like the Hornet. I like the, you know, I like the F-16 and everything. Alright, I gotta get some screenies with you posted up here. I do love that livery. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. Get a couple screenies.
I'm gonna have to
Screeny.
maybe while we're flying here, I'll quickly make the. Does it take PNG images if they're too big for the max size for thumbnails? So I might have to edit one just to export it so it's the good size. So, or I mean, so that it's a smaller file size as a JPEG, so I can make it be the thumbnail for the stream. Alright, I've heard mixed, as always, mixed experiences with the improved performance since the last update for how they render things, or whatever they changed. I've had pretty good experience. I mean, I know there's not a ton of stuff on this map, but I'm getting like steady like 140, 145 FPS, which is excellent.
No, right now it's pretty okay. When I was on the ground, like looking around,
I
my
didn't
plane,
check what it was on the
slow.
ground, but it was still very smooth for me. I'm gonna adjust my heading, see exactly where we're going. Oh my god, dude, there's like there's a Phantom and a Hornet there. There's already a Tomcat there. Well, it's fine, because we can fly to one of the other things once we get there. The
Yeah,
loader
we're
time in
gonna
the
be
A-10
okay.
is good. I'm gonna climb to like 15,000 or so feet, and then I'm gonna probably level out.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this this targeting pod moving around the way I want it to go. Oh. I got it. Got it moving around. Now how do I lock onto something? That's how.
Yes, what kind of setup do I have at home? For like my PC setup or my HOTAS? both. I adjusted my heading, but then I forgot to actually get on the heading.
Perfect.
HOTAS. I have
Okay, I got it figured out.
right now I'm using Wingwing's Orion F-18 HOTAS. Well, it's the Orion 1. They've updated it and have the Orion 2, which is better. I also have their F-16 HOTAS, which is the Orion 2, so I can attest to the quality. Yeah, if you can, they're kind of expensive, so I saved up and splurged. I mean, this one I've had since like 2021 or something, the Hornet one, but it's still great. The only issue I've had with it is a couple of the buttons after a while have kind of worn out a little bit, but they're still they still work. And I've had a couple springs break in there, but I've gotten them replaced, so not a big deal. I can see target area up ahead.
You can see the target area from here?
If I zoom in, I can see smoke on it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're going the right heading?
Yes.
I'm zoomed in. I'm not seeing smoke.
Wingwing Orion 2 Warthog setup? Yeah. Yeah, that one looks good. So that's what, the F-16 stick / A-10 stick and the Hornet throttle, I think, is what they do. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's essentially what I'm doing, just a different stick. But I have the other one.
Oh, I should have probably set my bombs to 168 sticks. Good. This dude Nature Nut says good night. Good night. Good seeing you. MP4 guy says
Yeah, appreciate
F15E.
you dropping in.
Absolutely. MP4 guy and Nature Nut, definitely make sure to check out the Discord if you want to stay in touch and keep in the loop as to when we're doing our streams. But
I'll do thumbnail stuff
nonetheless,
later.
I greatly appreciate you for chilling.
Alright, let's
Gas
get my
put
stuff set
a
up.
tree in the chat, so that's great.
Mr.
Everyone
Tree.
just spam
Mr.
the
Tree.
trees.
Oh, there should be like a channel on the Discord. It's like Mr. Tree. Everyone has to
Mr.
like
Tree worship.
reply.
Oh, dude, okay, that's
Yep.
sick. I can see the laser from the drone in my T-pod. Alright,
Yeah,
which
but what's
thing
the
is it to zoom in?
what's the drone's number? Because I mean,
Probably 1688, that's the default.
my codes right now are 1686 on left center. Okay, let me change that. Good shit. Good thing I checked that, because I would have been dropping bombs like, what the
Jesus
heck
Christ.
is going on?
Somebody is going apeshit. It's probably the Phantom.
Yeah, I see the laser right now on my targeting
see
pod.
lots
So that
of-
makes things super easy for me. See plenty of smoke.
There's
Alright,
a
perfect.
lot of targets here. Still.
I'm starting to move in.
Stuff's getting absolutely destroyed, but... Alright, I see... What is that? It's a truck of some sort. I think that's just a bush. Can't tell. Oh,
Something's getting rocketed. I
yeah.
just saw that happen.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to use my Mavericks. Oh, but there's it's a warm-up time, isn't there?
Yep.
It's master arm on, laser on. Don't need that actually. Turn
Okay,
that off.
master arm, air to ground on. Flaps coming up.
All right, I'm gonna orbit here real quick. Well, I'll let my maps align. 'Cause realistically, stuff's gonna get destroyed by the time
They're hitting pretty inaccurately though, I gotta say.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of targets, but I'm not gonna strafe them because they have RPGs and AAA and stuff, so I don't want to get killed yet. All right, how do I do this? What is the automatic handoff thing? It's like, slave all to. China hat forward long. Yeah, China hat forward long. That's
Yeah,
cool.
they're
My
just,
target I
they're
was
just
aiming
shooting
at just-
rockets. Those rockets are pretty inaccurate, ineffective.
Yeah, I think it's a Hornet. There's so many people here, dude. There's the Phantom, who's Iron Eagle, who might be Iron Eagle, who with the Instagram and this other stuff for YouTube, but
Are you serious?
I don't know. I've seen a few people with that name. I don't know if it's him, but Iron Eagle's
Or
also
maybe
a
every
movie.
time that you saw it, it was him.
Maybe, but Iron Eagle's also like a movie, so It could be multiple people because they don't, obviously, there's not really
Okay.
usernames for this. This is also a Phantom. And
All right, I'm up to 25K. Time to release 10 seconds here. Auto lays is turned on. Time to release 3 seconds. And pickle.
Is that Mount Doom? I think it is, right? Because this is Musakala. Look at me. I was right. Look at me with my knowledge of geography in Afghanistan.
I'm impressed. All right, so impact should be about 10 to 15 seconds here. We got the bomb coming down, looking like it's coming down on target. The laser is pointing at exactly where I want it to go. We got about 5 seconds till impact, and that's a shack, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't done it in a long time, but I got it back. That is what I'm talking about, boys.
This is Iron Eagle's the Top Gun ripoff. I just googled that because I wasn't sure when they came out, and actually Iron Eagle came out like 5 months before Top Gun did. Both 1986, but Iron Eagle was January of 1986, and Top Gun was like May of 1986. I have not seen it, but I've seen a few clips and it looks just absolutely awful, so I'm not even gonna watch it. Oh, and that's my target. It's gone. That's cool. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, there's a truck there.
Alright, I got my early warning system page turned on, so I'll let you know if there's anything we have to worry about.
Yeah, I got it on too. The only thing is an E3 spiking us. As far as I'm aware, there was a small amount of air combat over Afghanistan, the Soviet-Afghan war, but not really, because it was basically... there were a few altercations between the Pakistanis and the Soviets, and I think a few Soviet aircraft were shot down by Pakistani F-16s and things, and a few Pakistani aircraft shot down by Soviets. And some claimed kills that aren't confirmed by the other side. You know how the things go. Alright, apparently there's still a few targets here.
Yeah, there are. I'm going after him. I'm making my U-turn right now.
I see somebody strafing or doing something. Tracers. Just trying to find stuff. Oh, I see one getting lased.
That's the one I'm going after.
Oh, look at that frame rate of the guy turning. It's like 1 FPS.
Beautiful.
4 FPS.
Trying to complete this turn before I get to my release timing here. Here we go. 30 seconds on release. That should be enough to get me lined up.
I don't think there's any enemy aircraft on this server. I didn't see any spectating.
I'm
earlier.
hoping that's
I didn't
the
see
case.
any when we were spectating earlier, so.
Alright, got a couple seconds left till the drop here.
Rifle.
Pickle.
Oh, whose thing's gonna get there first? I hope it's me. This is
You
probably
better,
slightly.
not, you better not take the kill that's getting lased. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, I am.
Well, then I'm just gonna readjust this to something else right over here. There we go.
Assuming you're on this. Laser code. Shack.
Okay, well, mine is still in the air, so it better hit something.
My impact timer is still not there, so I think it was me. It's usually
Mine
not
is
accurate.
going
Okay.
to something else, and that's a shack.
Nice.
And it looks like it's a shack on exactly what I was targeting too.
Well done.
So that's what we want. All right.
I have smoke
Moving out.
markers too. I always take smoke rockets if I'm doing multiplayer because it is useful sometimes for us if we're trying to coordinate things to be able to work together like that.
Yeah, it is really practical.
So
Let me raise the seat up for Christ's sake. This thing is dug in. Oh, just kidding, because this doesn't even have a seat raising mechanism.
It does, but I don't know if it's modeled. I think it is. I assume so. I don't know where the switch is, but...
You got the anti-fog switch. Good thing I have that because of how much fogging is modeled in this game.
There is in the JF-17. It's functional and actually important, because pretty much every single time you fly, once you get up to a certain altitude, your cockpit fogs and you have to use the defogging mechanism. That is why, alright, honestly, that is the most underrated module in DCS, is the JF-17. It is...
This is garbage.
What?
I'm wrong for saying that.
It's...
I
As
said
it
it's
has,
because it's garbage.
it has pretty much the same functionality as, like, the F-16 and stuff. I would say the F-16 is better and better at dogfighting, but it's just interesting, and it's kind of weird. But it has the shock cone from going transonic like the Phantom does. Doesn't look as good, but it's there. It was the only aircraft until the Phantom was added that had that. And like I said, it has the cockpit fogging thing. You have to actually do like the data transfer card or whatever, update that. So it's just some little details like that that just don't exist in other aircraft. It's cool. Kevin asks, where are you guys located at? We are, Jimbo and I, are in the eastern U.S., East Coast. And our other friend is West Coast. How's it going,
We're
Gas,
in
by the way?
United States.
Not able to get into the server at all.
Yeah, are you trying gas or have you given up?
Oh, I see another guy. There's one guy with an RPG who's being blinded by the
gas
laser.
has gone dark.
This guy's just running. Look at this dude.
All you new people tuning in, just want to give you a friendly reminder. Definitely make sure to check out the Discord. It's pinned in the comment section. We
Bro,
would
look.
greatly appreciate to have you as members, and that's the best way for you to stay on track as to when we're doing streams and when we're releasing different forms of content like downloadable missions or liveries, things like that. So
Bro,
definitely check out the Discord. Something for everyone.
I got a point track on this dude who's just running around in circles. He's getting blinded by the laser. I'm about to introduce him to an AGM-65.
I already got a
Delta
pickle coming
Maverick.
toward him. Oh, that's the...
what-
He's running in circles?
He's just in circles.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's gonna get hit. The laser's trying to struggle to stick with him, but he's
Yeah,
gonna
alright,
get hit
so
by
I
my
won't
bomb.
shoot it at him then.
Don't shoot at him. He's gonna get hit by my
Oh,
bomb.
I like how the buildings don't render in until you're like 5 miles away. So now it appears he's in a courtyard. I thought he was just running in a circle.
I just
I've
realized at
I've
this
done
point
that. Like
I
I've
am
set
way
figures
too
up so
high.
that they walk around, but they set the speed to be too high. So he's just sprinting around in circles in this courtyard.
This bomb probably was not gonna hit because I was too. Oh, and it did.
Oh, rip that guy. And that
Wow.
entire building. But
Yeah, that whole building is.
actually,
cooked.
nah. You just took out a
Sorry
couple
about that.
walls. That's fine. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Do we get it? Was that us or was that a different mission?
No, that was this one. That was the last guy. Oh wait, no, it wasn't.
I did it.
Oh yeah, it was. Okay. All right, so let's go to
Let's move on to the northeast.
Yeah. What heading is that? 668. Honorable mentions.
Yeah, I got the most. You and I, baby. After of all the people that were there, of course we get the most
We didn't.
honorable mentions.
Oh, honorable mentions, but yeah, but the major contributors was a Hornet that destroyed 57% of the stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a senior airman. Very cool.
Senior Airman. 268, that's what I'm trying to go.
I'm on 068 right now.
Yep.
I'm not seeing anything though in
How do I slave
particular.
this forward? I can't remember. How did you change your... reset cursor, that... There's a button to slave it forward. Just snowplow it, but I don't remember what it is.
I got mine snowplowed. Oh, it's coming off to the side here. Let me get a better look.
If I just do this, will it do that? No,
Okay,
because it's just
okay.
gonna slave it. Okay, that's cool. If I do standby. Yeah, there we go. Poor man's snowplow button.
I'm trying to figure out exactly which one. which one of these little nooks that it's at.
I gotta make a better CAS mission, because I've done... You know, it's a cool thing that you can do that I spent a long time trying to figure out how to do, and I did figure it out, was how to do like an actual show of force. So you fly low and fast by targets on the ground, and then they'll actually disperse when you do that. That's cool
Yeah,
to
that
do.
is
I have
true.
yet to incorporate that into a mission, because I don't know how I would get like a JTAC or infantry on the ground to get you to call that in. Probably just with text that pops up on the screen, unless I had like my dad or somebody record like
All right, so that's
a
the target
voiceover.
area.
But
That'd be cool. I'm just keeping my eye on this target area. I'm trying not to go too high. Trying to stay out of the cloud cover. Okay, now I'm starting to see exactly where they are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now I'm gonna keep my eye like an eagle locked onto that one spot.
yo, Kevin, when you joined the Discord, did it prompt you with a thing where you had to like go through the rules and select a role? Because that's something we'd been trying to figure out if we could get that to work. And if it didn't do that, then we need to figure out why.
Yeah, but you're our first
And if not,
evaluative.
there is a thing, there's like a
situation.
rules thing. And I can assign you a role manually, but we would like it to be like an automatic requirement or something. It's in my, oh, there it is. That you had to accept the rules, but nothing about rules. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure that out. In the meantime, I can assign you a role, because there's only 2 that you can have at the moment. So, I can just do that. There you go. Alright, well, we'll figure that out later, do some troubleshooting.
I think these are some enemies right here.
I don't know.
It's worth dropping a 500-pound bomb on them to find out.
That's usually a good policy in an area where you're trying to win the hearts and minds. It's like, I think they're enemies. Let's drop a 500-pound bomb on them and find out.
Okay, no, they are.
Don't
they are.
alert
It's all good.
Human
Okay.
Rights Watch. They might not be pleased with that. Right, I gotta just...
5 seconds to impact.
Well, I'm gonna use where you hit. Oh, I think they're right here.
Nice. That definitely hit something. I don't know if it was already destroyed, but it absolutely hit something.
Trying to look around for the smoke and see if I can locate that.
Use the laser.
I know that, but
from
it's
the,
like I can't see
from
it
the JTAC.
with my depot right now. I go past it. It's directly on my 9 o'clock, so yes, I did.
Yeah, I had to fly past it as well. It's not as obvious. It really blends in.
I'm just
with
trying
the
to see if I
terrain.
can find your smoke from where your bomb impacted, but I can't find it.
Gassed.
He's muted right now on Discord, so he might have dipped for a little bit. I feel bad because we're like, I'm trying to stream with him, but
I know. That was the whole purpose. And what doesn't make sense is how he got in yesterday.
I know. Oh, I found it. I found the laser. I found target. Oh, those are destroyed.
With the ones that I have the smoke by.
I just
No,
see a
no, they
lot of
definitely are.
destroyed targets here and dead infantry and stuff.
That might be from a previous mission.
I mean, this is where the laser is, so I guess there's a
Well,
few
the
more
laser
targets.
is where you gotta be. That's where you gotta be dropped.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Okay, that's an interesting. That's a slight bug. All right, I see. Because if you zoom in too far, then you can't see the laser. All right, so I gotta come around and circle here.
All right, all my valued viewers, everyone tuned in Again, I just want to remind you all, definitely subscribe to my good friend Whisper
Subscribe to him
and my
too,
buddy
Jimbo
Gas
VR.
Turbine.
Yep. I have them tagged in the
Definitely check out
title.
check out the
description.
Discord that I've got pinned on the comment section as well. That's going to be able to take you guys to the official Whisper DCS Discord, where we coordinate all of our mission sorties, post fun screenshots,
Oh, I found some more guys.
and engage with the community.
Yep. Well,
Go back.
engage with the community as of like 11 minutes ago.
That's true. Gas, hop in the mission.
He's been trying.
Let me
to.
try.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Pray to
Do
Mr.
what
Tree.
you did yesterday.
It might just be this. It literally just says like mission load fail, like every single time.
Hit some
the-
DCS form research with that.
I tried.
Alright,
but
I'm
it always
gonna-
just, like,
Strafe, because that's fun, and that's why everybody likes the A-10 is because big gun go burr.
Go back.
And who said hey?
Gas
Fear
turbine.
Wade tuned in. Fear Wade says hey. Hey Fear Wade. Thanks for tuning in, man. Subscribe for some more and check out the Discord to keep tabs on our future sorties, my man.
Where am I
Great
aiming?
seeing you. Subscribe to the Wingman Whisper, DCS, and Gas Turbine as well. Both really great friends of mine. And if you ever want to be a part of some of our future sorties and fly with us at any time, hop in the disc and send us a
That's what I
message.
was.
Pull up. Pull up.
Time to release. 10 seconds.
Ooh, that was
Altitude,
not a very
altitude.
professional strafe,
I saw you just fly right overhead.
though it was nonetheless.
And
I hope we get the
It's
sniper
pretty cool.
pod for this. We're getting it for the F-16. If you look at Wags' most recent video about like the dead zone stuff they changed for some of the HOTASs or that setting they added, teased in that, not mentioned, but shown, is the sniper pod on the F-16's Jeep pylon. So I know they're doing that. It's theoretically supposed to come out by the end of this year. Whether that happens or not is completely unknown.
something just got hit. Wasn't from my bomb though.
I did a couple. It was probably one of the trucks I hit, exploding. Let's see if I can come back around.
Yeah, that was a direct hit. Got a paratrooper and a truck with that one. Well, the truck was slightly damaged, not completely, but definitely knocked the paratrooper, which had an RPG, which is pretty important. A lot of smoke around the airspace now, and around the target area, so you should easily be able to find it in cloud coverage.
Yeah, I know. I can see
I can
it.
see it from Angels 28 right now.
Did you hit the other truck that was there? Or is there still one more? Oh, I think it's dead. I do see more
Kevin
infantry though.
says your audio is crackling like crazy.
Whose audio?
Uh.
Which one of us?
Yes, it is actually kind of doing a little bit of crackling.
Gas's audio? Or my audio?
It's not yours,
Not-
Whisper. It is in fact mine that is crackling.
Okay,
So,
good.
Kevin, I greatly appreciate you for telling me that. That's probably why I don't have as many viewers on this particular
Pull up.
stream.
Pull
Bro,
up.
I
how
think I
did
need
this
to
guy
figure
just
out
consume like
problem
40,
is with that.
30 mic
Thank
you very much,
Can you
Kevin.
die, please? Sorry.
Fear Wade says, I would love to fly with you guys, but I don't own any modules. Sorry. Well, Fear Wade, you're in luck because DCS comes with at least 3 free modules. So you can fly the SU-25 Tango. You can fly the...
It's just
Yeah,
two.
I think so. The
Just two.
T-51.
TF-51. No, it's the
Flaming
T.
Cliffs.
It's the
Okay, it's a
TF-51D.
TF-51 and
and-
the SU-25T. Those
Yes.
are the two.
And 2 free maps.
There's
Caucasus and
also
Marianas.
a lot of really good. There's a lot of really great cheap modules like in Flaming Cliffs. You
Get
can
the
get it
f-
for
yeah.
like $7 on sale, and that is you get like 3 modules.
Those
out
are
of
actually
that.
those are
Totally worth
really
it.
good. Actually, you can do full missions and stuff with those. F-15C. You can do the. What are the other ones? The flankers and the MiG-29. Those are pretty fun. I don't use them that
Yeah,
much.
in Fear Wade, we'll still fly with you even if you use a
Yeah, dude.
SU-25T. We don't mind.
That
I
can
mean,
be if I
you're
don't ever
helping
use
out,
it, but
yeah, if you're helping out in our sortie, we're more than happy to fly with you. So definitely stay subbed and tuned into the Discord so that we can let you know when we're going to be doing our next streams. Because now that we actually have valued members in the Discord, we're going to make announcements as to when the streams are going to take
We're
place.
gonna have to figure out when we're gonna have to do it more than 30
know.
minutes before we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just going to have to actually do planning and be professional. I like how I can.
It's almost like our goals are slowly coming to fruition, but that's the point. And again, super sorry to all my valued viewers about this horrible audio crackle.
Altitude.
I'm not hearing it anywhere on my end, but I definitely noticed it on the stream.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. That's
You
cool.
just got it?
Yeah.
No, the laser's still Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we did it. All right, we can go
That's the
north.
last one? Well, that's 2 missions that we've just completed. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna save my last bombs.
I have literally fired
Whisper did really good, senior airman.
one
I
Maverick.
got an honorable mention, so I'm happy about that. He says, I have Flaming Cliffs 3. I don't own full fidelity like the F-15 or F-16. He says, I've really been wanting to fly the F-16. It's quite expensive, but I'm more focused on upgrading my PC to play online. Yeah, upgrading the PC
yeah, no, I
probably
think that's
a better idea in
I
the
agree.
long run.
But
The
also,
F-16 is definitely
But they do-
100% worth getting,
Oh,
but
yeah.
only on a sale. Don't spend $80 on it.
yeah,
And
I agree.
MP4
with
guy
that.
says,
That's
I
what
love
it is.
you. I love you too, MP4 guy. Subscribe because of how much I love you.
What? Kevin says, if you fly the A-10, you need the butt kicker to rock your seat when you use the Gatling gun. That would be so much fun, especially if I was a woman. But, are we going back north to hit targets
Yeah,
here?
we're going north because there's like a bunch of people up north right now.
Yeah, there's a couple more, and I need to expend some ordnance and not just use I used one Maverick and then I've just been strafing. Just due north.
I'm turning up further north here.
Yeah.
Trying to get my
Yeah.
so my air-to-air radar is looking good. Checking my engine parameters here.
Oh yeah, I always forget about checking that because I know that.
I still have plenty of fuel. The engines aren't indicating anything is wrong.
The warning lights are
Terrain
everything.
following, don't need that at the moment. So we'll just go ahead and turn on our air-to-air radar at this moment here and make sure that we don't run into any unintentional bogeys.
Where are these other ones starting? Oh, farther south and to the west, southwest.
No, we're going to the one north.
I know.
Unless you want to go to the one with
No.
nobody
This
there.
is closer, so we'll go to this, but then we can fly around. Check your fuel state too. Keep an eye on that. I have so much. I got 8,400 pounds. I've only used a tiny bit. That is a good
Alright.
thing about the A-10 is it has pretty good loiter time, so you can keep hanging out around here. Better than
Well, what's about the heading of where we're going to be going? Just straight
010.
0 0?
010 is
010.
my heading there. Yeah. Forget how far it is. It's like 20 something miles.
You know, I gotta say though, Kevin, as terrible as the crackle is, it definitely adds a little bit more immersion, a little more realism to the mic.
Jimbo, you
So you
actually
know.
want to, from where you are, you want to just go due north.
Okay,
Those
I'm
are slightly
changing the
different
heading here.
places.
Yeah, I see what you mean here. Let me go ahead and evaluate exactly what to look for on the ground. Not a lot of allies in the airspace at the moment.
There's like 2 though.
Unless this,
Oh, there was,
this
'cause
F-18 is, they're turning around. I don't know if they're going to double back.
Yeah, they are. They
But,
still have a couple bombs. And there was another one, who's, has 1 JDAM left. I don't
So
know
it's
if
like
he's
right
gonna
after
go
the
there.
river makes this sharp turn to the right. That's where we're going to be looking here. And I think that is going to be coming up here pretty soon for me. Yes, it is. That's going to be right around here.
Yeah, we could use SRS for realistic comms. We've tried that. We have used it. And there's also the one that's built in to the game, which I've never used. The only thing that I don't like about using SRS for content creation is his mic sounds spectacular like radio, which is awesome. But my microphone, when it's recorded, is just clear audio. I've tried trying to do filters and things and like when I edit videos to make it sound like that, but I can't get it right. So I'd have to do that, and for a stream it wouldn't work. Unless I can find some way to have like a voice modulator or something just through my microphone.
5 seconds to release, and my aircraft is completely diagonalized. 3 seconds to release. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that's a pickle. I'm aiming it right toward where the laser is locked onto. I have no idea what this laser is locking onto, but it's definitely it's locking onto something. I know that for sure. Got a couple planes flying around me right now.
Wait, is this... Bro, what? Why is Operation Purple Machine just like a
bunch of allied areas, a bunch of allied people? I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it's like
my
a
bomb's
fart.
about to
Alright,
hit
I'm gonna...
target, that's for sure.
I'm trying to find the laser.
Oh, that's what it was. There was 3 enemy infantry posted up on the top of a hill, and they just got.
Oh, because
they
they were
were the
attacking
recipients of 500-pound.
Oh, I see that. I see where
warhead.
that... I see where the laser was going. Right. Okay, so that's kind of realistic, attacking that. I've seen, like, TADS footage from Apaches around some airbase doing the same thing, taking out insurgents there.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna do a loop around and see if I can find another target here.
Yeah, I'm trying to... This is the one time when it's useful for it to be night and use the NVG so you can see the,
The laser.
Yeah. Because it's hard to try and find it with the... Yeah, with the T-pod. As if it's limited to...
All right, he says. Fear Wade says the F-15 looks insane. Is the F-15 good for air-to-air or air-to-ground?
Both.
Firstly,
It is
it does look insane.
It is a
Secondly-
self-escort fighter. Self-escort strike fighter. Some of those words are correct. Fight its way in, drop bombs, fight its way out. Some true multi-role. But it can carry way more stuff than like the Viper or the Hornet. I'm lost. I'm gonna figure out where I am. Behind me. Gas, you're gonna get me copy strikes.
We're about to get demonetized now. Nah, dude, I'm just playing. If it's not a copywritten song, it's
It
okay.
is though. I don't
Oh,
remember
wait.
what that's from, but
No, isn't that the whole thing that's like royalty free?
I don't know. I don't
I think
remember
that's
what
why everyone uses it.
You might
let
be
me
right.
search.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not actually monetized for like ads and stuff, but and it probably doesn't matter if we're talking over it, but
Oh, it is royalty
Yeah.
free.
okay, that's fine.
Oh, it is? All right. Go
That's
ahead and
fine.
bump tunes. Okay.
It doesn't really
I can
matter
hear
if
it in
it's
the street.
Or you can just sing it. You can just sing it.
Yep.
I got those goosebumps every time, yeah. She come around, yeah. No, or something.
There you go.
But where are these targets at?
I've got 2 more bombs left to drop.
What is this from? Like the song? It's so familiar, but it wasn't in like
It's
a
like-
game.
This is like
No,
Animal
everyone
Crossing,
used
bro.
to use it. Everyone
Yeah.
used to use it like all the time. And now it's just like a meme. Like,
I swear it was.
I think this is where enemies are. I have no idea. I'm gonna try.
I have no clue.
That bomb just phased through my aircraft, but alright, we're just gonna say that it didn't.
oh my god. Like keeping you.
But you can actually see the targeting pod articulating.
Yeah, that is cool. I like seeing that.
Oh, I remember like the first stream I joined, it like you're taxiing behind Jibbo and then you hit his tail and then like your nose cone fell off.
Oh, I remember that. I think I like rammed him
And the-
deliberately in the Strike Eagle. Or the
Yeah.
F-16. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Definitely sounds like something you would do.
Yes.
7 seconds to impact.
help. I'm like, where are the targets? We're just on the other side.
Oh man, they bit the dust there. A truck is trying to get away. I neutralized 4. I neutralized the mortar site and 3 enemy infantries. There is a truck trying to get away from the area that I just bombed. So look for the smoke. There's a truck egressing.
Copy. Where is it in relation to the
north?
To the north of the like the FARP or the FOB?
No, to the smoke that I just dropped.
I don't see this. I
just
don't
dropped the bomb.
have contact on that smoke. So have a good stream, got on. All right, thanks for chilling with us, dude, and joining the Discord. Peace out, bro.
Thank you, Kev. Fear Wade says, how do you play with VR with such good graphics? That's absolutely hilarious because everyone else says the complete opposite. But I'm glad that it looks good for you. It looks great for me in the headset. It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to.
But I need to make it look
recordings and
even
stuff, so,
higher quality over the stream. So I'm gonna
hop on my
probably have to
stream.
get a different software to do that.
See the higher resolution. And I'm looking for
Yeah,
smoke.
go ahead and get stream snaked by Whisper and just join his.
Can you give me some direction to the like help me talk me onto the targets? You are now a forward air controller airborne, and I am the CAS platform.
Well, what I suggest, since I have this particular truck already locked,
Yeah.
I've got one final bomb. I could take this truck while you
Yeah, you
use the
take that.
laser to designate the last other targets that you
No,
can
you
go
do that.
for.
I just have no idea where any of them are. So I need you to help me find them.
Well, I gotta see where you are first. I have no idea
No,
where you
but
are.
alright,
You're,
so
you're
use reference
orbiting it.
points and things.
It's at your 9 o'clock.
Copies it in the mountains.
No, it's on the dirt. It's on the dirt. There's
That's helpful.
it's where the river makes a sudden turn to the north and then a turn to the east. It's
Okay.
like the river's flowing north and then it makes a very
So there's
quick
kind of
turn
a
to
fork?
the east. Yeah, exactly. It's just north of that fork. That's what the target area is.
Just North Fork. On the side of the
Exactly.
same
If
side of
you
the
use-
river.
It's just north of the fork, slightly on the right side.
Okay.
So it's in between the fork where the
So it's
river
on-
yokes out into 2 directions,
Yeah.
but it's slightly on the left of that yoke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the target right here. I'm gonna go for it. It's definitely looking like a heat signature. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a truck.
I see a vehicle, but it is a civilian one. Jimbo VR is about to remove somebody's new Toyota.
No, this is someone's vehicle. This is an enemy vehicle. Because it was running away from the area after I had just
Alright.
blown up the people around it.
Alright. The problem with this is, with the forks, is that there's about 934 different forks that are here.
Yeah, at least 934.
Something
There
like
we go, boys
Because
and
it
girls.
forks and
Use
then it
8
forks
bombs
again.
and hit 8 targets. Actually, I hit way more than 8 targets, but
that. I have fired one of my weapons and did a little bit of strafing. Oh my
I don't
god.
think I have anything left to drop as far as I can see. I've got some air-to-air missiles which I can use to defend us.
Warning, autopilot.
But far as I know, that's going to be everything that I can drop at this very moment. So I'm going to switch to my TSD, switch to my 2s page, and right now it's at your 3 o'clock low.
Yeah. Alright, so I see...
Right now it's right at your 3 o'clock low. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pop flares directly over the target area, so you'll be able to see what to look for.
Copy.
So I'm gonna fly low. So these flares can indicate directly over the target where you want to go.
Alright, so... Okay, so let's talk through this. So we have the river that comes up from the south, and then it splits off around some
And then it
mountains to
splits
the
off
east
east
and
and
to the
west.
north. Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, so then...
So when it splits to the east, it also makes a 90-degree turn to the north.
Yeah.
So when it splits to the east,
Mm-hmm.
you want to go in the middle of that river as it splits to the east, before it splits north. So you kind of line up right in the middle of that eastern-facing river,
Right
when it
along the
splits.
water?
Exactly, and then go north right there. There's going to be a big compound in the dirt. I'm flying over it right now, and I'm popping flares
a
over it.
sonic
Look
boom.
toward that compound. You see any flares?
I see you, yeah, that's...
So look directly under those flares. There's going to be what looks like a square, like a walled compound.
Alright, I'm looking around.
You gotta fly closer in. You're way too far away to see it. Just fly, or make your orbit a lot tighter around the target area. A lot tighter around that fork, and then you'll see it. So fly lower, fly
Do
a
you see
tighter
the
circle
bridge?
around the fork, and then you'll see it. A bridge?
Do you see the bridge over the river?
When it goes east,
Yeah, so when it goes east and then it turns up north again.
and then there's a bridge there.
Yeah, where is it in relation from that bridge?
Follow the road that bridge is taking you to the north.
Yep.
Follow that road, keep following that bridge road. It keeps going north, and it brings you to a little small village. Just north of that village, northeast slightly, is a compound.
Okay, do you see the... Do you see the area with the friendlies? That area, that compound?
Yeah, that's
Where-
what I'm trying to reference you to.
Okay, I see that area that has the friendly vehicles.
Perfect, that's where the enemies are going to be.
In the compound or around the compound?
Mm-hmm. Use your targeting pod to find the laser source.
I see no laser.
Okay, well, I see a laser. Let me see if I can... Oh, the laser moved. Let me see if I can find that again. Alright, I see the compound. Double checking to make sure there's even still more targets here. Yeah, there's still more targets here.
I see jeeps and stuff that are in the compound, but those are friendly.
Yeah, those are friendly. The laser is not on the compound. The enemies are in the surrounding area.
Alright, what direction from that compound?
Fear Wade says I play on low graphics and it still runs like 30-40 FPS. So
What are your
bad.
system specs?
Well, yeah, what are your system specs, Fear Wade? That's going to be a big contributor. You definitely want at least 32 gigs of RAM at the minimum.
especially for
Angel says,
multiplayer.
yo, it's been so long. Yo, Angel, what's good? And we got a bunch of new viewers in. Viewers, definitely subscribe to my boy Whisper DCS. Subscribe to me as well for more, and check out the Discord link that I have finally put up into the comment section. That's going to get you guys in the official Whisper DCS Discord, so you can join us and stay on tabs when we're doing our streams.
And Mr. Tree.
But,
And Mr.
and
Tree
Mr.
is
Tree is going to
included.
be there. Mr.
But
Tree,
yeah,
you
then
guys
join
know
it and then you can learn what
we
that
know
is,
what
because
Mr.
we
Tree
don't know
is.
what that is either.
Yeah, if you want to know what Mr. Tree is, definitely join the Discord. 100%. We would love to have you
Alright,
guys.
can you
He
give me
says
cardinal
RX
directions from...
Okay, sure. He says RX 5500 XT, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an old Intel CPU. Definitely going to want to get at least 32 gigs.
Yeah, if you can
And,
upgrade your
if you
system
could
at all,
go
then that's definitely a good idea.
to a 2080 Ti or higher, that would be ideal. Use the GPU benchmark comparator to compare what you have with other GPUs. Whisper, looks like you just flew directly over the area. Now it's at your
Yeah,
3
alright,
o'clock.
can you give me cardinal directions from that compound, the friendly compound? Just pick a target area and then say northeast, south, or west. And
Well, I gotta find a target first. I'm trying to find where the laser is looking.
Because I see absolutely no laser here. I have not seen the laser firing at anything yet.
I'm seeing heat signatures on the ground, but these just look like impact points from bombs.
Yeah, that's what they are. There's probably one infantry somewhere in the mountains around here that we can't find.
I'm looking everywhere. I need to get a further distance, so I'm gonna stretch myself further away. so I can get a wide zoomed out view of this area. That way I'll be able to see the laser where it's pointing. I'm gonna find the JTAC in the sky, and I'm going to find it with my targeting pod, and then follow the laser all the way down.
That's what
Right now
gonna
I'm
do as
currently
well.
directly underneath the JTAC, so I'm getting myself a far distance away so that I can fly back toward it, find it with the T-pod, guide you onto the target.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly far away, gain a bunch of altitude. Fear Wade says I was planning to get a 4070 Super and 64 gigs of RAM. Okay.
64
Well,
gigs of
now you're
RAM.
talking overkill. I mean, if you're flying in VR, that's good. That's good.
Make sure
If
you
you're
get a
flying
CPU to
in
balance
anything
that so
else
you don't
but
get a
VR,
bottleneck.
if you fly anything else but VR, that's over necessary.
I
But
think.
40,
I mean, you can do
4070
that. That's more than
Yeah,
sufficient
4070
for
and
track
64
AR and
gigs.
stuff. 64 gigs of
It's
RAM
gonna
is
be great.
overkill for pretty much everything that you do. If you get 32 gigs of RAM, that's like 3600 megahertz. That's fine.
Not for DCS or VR. I notice a difference between 32 and 64.
Yeah,
The
it's
64
probably. I don't know.
removes
There
those
would be
micro stutters.
a bit, but like for most things with your PC, 64 is still a bit overkill. Make sure also though with that GPU, you definitely, if you're gonna upgrade to a GPU like that, make sure your CPU works with that. So
Yeah,
you don't
you
get a
definitely
big
want to get the compatibility
bottleneck.
checker website.
Because if you get a
to
bottleneck, then it's
indicate
gonna
if that's
kind of
gonna be a
negate
bottleneck.
pretty much anything. I always forget, is a GPU bottleneck created by a GPU that's not powerful enough, or is a
Yes,
GPU?
that is correct.
I always forget which is which, GPU versus CPU
CPU
bottleneck.
bottleneck is when you have an old ass CPU and a brand new GPU, and
So whatever
a
the
bunch
name
RAM,
of the
but
bottleneck
you have
is
an old.
the thing that
That's
is
what's
creating.
causing it.
Okay,
That's
thank
what's
you.
causing it.
Thank you.
Exactly. So he says I only play with VR. Perfect. Well then, a 4070 Ti or 4070 Soup with 64 gigs, you will notice a tremendous difference, huge difference in your performance. Without even a question, you're going to notice a huge difference. And the Angel says that's so much better than mine. I've only got a 1660 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and an i5. Well, Angel, if you're not flying in VR, you don't really need anything more superior than that, to be completely honest with you. Okay, I found the target area.
I found a laser.
Yeah, me too. I found the laser. See, that was the tactic that we needed. Just fly far as heck. It's to the west, slightly northwest
I found it.
of the, slightly northwest of the compound.
Yeah, it's a mortar.
I'm gonna move in and
the
strafe
track.
that area.
No, you're not. I want to do
Oh, yeah,
something.
no, we're not? Is that what you think?
I want to do something, bro. I have not actually achieved anything yet. Let me do something.
Bro, dude, whose fault is that?
I want to do something. Let me have a turn. I have
Then
fired one.
Do something. I'm
I
gonna
am
orbit this airspace.
Doing something. I master on.
I'm gonna orbit this airspace far away as well, so that way I'll be able to give you pointers.
I'm dropping 2 JDAMs.
And I'm going
on
to
this.
use the reference of the compound as a reference from now on. I'll be like northeast of the compound, so just memorize where the compound is. I mean, now you know where it is. It's just barely north of the fork, right? So you look north of the fork, and then you zoom in. You're going to see the compound. I'll tell you in relation to that after this laser changes which place it's going to be. But I'm looking for you in that laser. I don't see you approaching. Are you going to strafe me? What you hitting him with?
Why do you do that? Why do you say abort launch? There we go.
Pull up.
Pickle.
Pull up.
Niger man. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Niger man says, "Look, man, I used to like this channel before you blew up. Now it's all about clout. So I'm subbing. Oh, so I'm unsubbing?
Bro, what?
Okay, Niger man.
Acts
That's
like
fine. It's,
I mean,
it's
okay.
the opposite of being about clout. We just do this because we like to have fun.
It's not like we have clout,
and
dude.
engage with the community of like-minded people who also enjoy the love of aviation.
We have
But,
like
Niger man,
less
you're more than
than-
welcome to sub anytime you want. And also, if you think 1,000 subs is blown up, then you obviously don't know about Mr. Beast or any other DCS content creator.
Ronaldo.
that is yeah.
But Niger man, I mean, I got nothing
You're
against you. You know, you
allowed
can
to do
unsub if you
that.
want. But
Pete says I
on
went.
the contrary, you could also join our Discord and then hang out and realize that we're not all about clout.
Or you could stay
sure.
subscribed, help us blow up, and then unsubscribe when we do.
Yeah,
So-
that actually would be a little bit better. Just stay subscribed a little bit longer. Wait till we get to 1 million subs, and then I will
Yeah.
happily allow you to unsubscribe. Not a problem.
Peachy says I just went 32 gigs to 64 gigs to make a big difference in Syria. All right, I can understand how it would make a difference, but I don't think it's 100% necessary. Though I don't doubt that it would give you performance boosts. All right, yeah, my second JDAM that I put there was probably not necessary, even though yeah, it kind of was because I didn't even kill that truck. So,
Well, you got something because the laser's not there anymore.
yeah, one of my GB54s was aborted. That's kind of whack, but I think that was my fault. It was my fault.
All right.
Well,
He
there's still a
says he's
truck
unsubbing.
there.
That's okay. Fear Wade says, "How do people get so many modules? It's wild to me." Fear Wade, having a job definitely helps. I'm not saying you don't, but that's basically how I've got them all.
You just collect it, because I mean,
Yeah, you just collect it. You don't do it all at once unless you're just stacked and clapped like that, but you just collect it. Yazee International Airport. I don't even know if YZEE International Airport is a real thing, but
Might
they
be.
commented, "This missile knows where it is because the missile knows where the enemy is not."
the missile knows where it
Yes,
is at all times,
YZEE.
because the missile knows where it isn't. Um,
Yeah.
What was I gonna
That is
say? Oh
correct.
yeah, about modules. Yeah, I think I just collected modules in sales over time. That's what I did.
Yeah, I've gotten all mine on sales.
It's a good
Yeah,
idea because
Fear Wade
they do
says-
sales all the time.
That's
So
so funny. Fear Wade says that guy must hate Tap and Growling Sidewinder because those guys are way more blown up on DCS than us. And
I don't like
they are
Cap.
way more about clout than we are. They're just the way that they treat their members are just so much more cynical
is
and
just a prick.
narcissistic. And
don't like him.
we like to.
I have a
We're
neutral
very
opinion.
considerate of all of our members.
Pull up. Pull up.
So I appreciate each one of you. Fear Wade
There
says
we
I
go.
don't have a job. That's okay, Fear Wade. Use your mom's credit card. Problem solved.
Yeah, all right. Just yeah, we can. If you don't know how to buy modules, we can do it for you. You just need to go get your mom's credit card. Tell us all of the numbers plus the full name that's on it, the expiration date, and the 3 or 4 numbers that are on the back of the
Matter of
credit
fact,
card.
if you can give us your silly little social security
Give
number
us
too,
all
that
of
would just
those
be so
numbers.
cute.
Altitude.
It would just be so kawaii of you.
Does everyone have to dox you? I'm kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know how to.
No,
do
we're
that.
not gonna do that. But yeah, if you guys subscribe to us and we get enough subscribers and we get enough money from our videos, then we can return to you guys what you all have provided to us. We can invest that money in module giveaways for you guys. We can invest that money in HOTASs for you guys. Throttles, sticks, rudders,
If you would like to contribute to the
different things.
theoretical future giveaway fund, you can donate to me right now through super chats, super thanks, etc. Also, go watch all my videos, get my watch time up so I can get ad revenue.
Yes,
I need
if you,
like,
you feel the need for speed.
if
and
you want to
wanna
go
help us-
and spend 500
donate to my
hours
boy Whisper.
watching all my content, so then I can get the required watch time, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, because having my computer run 24/7 watching his videos isn't cutting it. Whisper, go further to the north. That's looking like where the next target's going to
Farther
be.
north from the.
From where you previously did. You zoom way out and you'll see where the laser's pointing.
Alright, yeah, I can't see that right now because of my angle. Check your fuel state too, by the way. Just keep an eye on that.
I'm at 15,000.
1500 or 15,000? Did you do what I think you did? 3 drop tanks? Yes, you did. See, I know you.
Yeah, that's why.
I didn't even
that's
have.
why I have so many. That's why I have so much fuel.
I didn't.
He
even-
says my mom would kill me. That's okay, Fear Wade. We're not telling you to do that. I hope you don't do that. Maybe you can cut some grass for your mom or shovel snow, depending on where you live, and maybe you get you some allowance, which you can use for a module. But by any means necessary.
Yep. Or sell crack.
Or
That usually
or
that's
sell
usually a
weed.
lucrative business endeavor.
I said that I have a job. I never said what the job was.
Yeah.
So Whisper went ahead and revealed that to everyone.
It's like when they go
but
on like
that's okay.
Maury or whatever, and it's like, I have been married to this guy for 15 years and I don't know what he does for work. And he's just like selling crack.
I mean, we've been married for years, and I don't even know your birthday.
You didn't even know what I looked like.
I don't. That's the point. I never will.
It's like in. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. All right.
It's, yeah, we're gonna do that one off stream.
Have to be politically correct.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
it's just it's an enigma because I have in my brain I have a vision of what you look like, judging by hints and context clues that I've seen.
And looking through
But-
my window.
Yeah,
Bro,
most
you know I
importantly,
have one of those like
just
ring
looking through the
doorbells, dude.
window.
I see you at my front door, like once a month. You just post up here. It's like you go dark
just
on
put it- I just-
on Instagram for a few days. It's like I know that you've like flown up here.
Oh yeah, when I go dark on Insta, I'm there. I post up in the lawn chair. I just
It's
sit
like
there,
I don't
sip my
respond
tea.
to your reels for like 2 days, and then you're like, and then you just show up here to figure out why.
That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna knock on your door, be like, "Excuse me, is Whisper here?" They'd be like, I think you're at the wrong house." Like, no, I do not.
All right.
You just start doing muscle ups with the door frame.
Yeah. Don't fall off because I only have one railing, and I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, not that I would know what your house looks like or have built it in Minecraft either.
I get to do that to your house, dude, because I know where you live now.
Don't do it.
But I can't go
Don't
on the.
do it.
You have to. No, you have to like give me the permission thing so I can activate that server. And I do you on, and I get to build your house.
Oh yeah, I will do that. I will
Alright,
do that.
so from the
Okay,
previous
Angel
target
says, by the
area-
way, Angel says, by the way, if I'm trying to run DCS with or without VR, do you think my PC can run it? Angel, I think currently your PC specs can run DCS. It probably is going to struggle running it in VR. It will definitely struggle with running it in VR.
If you go on the DCS
And it
website,
might struggle running it in Track IR, but you can definitely do it
Track
in
IR is-
Monitor, and I highly suggest it.
track error doesn't really make any difference for performance if you have that enabled. I don't think. If you go on the DCS website,
A little bit. It makes a little bit of a difference.
yeah, because you have to have that program running in the background, but it's minimized, so it's fine.
YZEE International says, "What are the contrails? Get ready. There might be some enemy Russian fighter jets." The contrails are probably, they're actually, joke's on you, they're actually chemtrails, and they're just a bunch of chemicals made to, they're dispersed in the sky to make the frogs gay. So that's what this Predator drone is doing right now. It's not because of the temperature.
It's a Reaper,
and
actually,
the fact that it's
technically
cold
speaking.
up in the atmosphere and it's emitting
And there's
hot
water
exhaust. That has
vapor.
nothing to do with it.
And there's
That has
water
nothing to do
vapor and
with it. It's-
unburnt fuel exhaust that's being emitted from the engine. Has nothing to do
Yeah,
with that.
you
and
don't want to subscribe to that, Dimmick. No. It's chemtrails that makes a frog
don't
gay.
be sheep.
Yeah, exactly. Think outside the box. YZEE says, make sure you get the 2 circle. You're higher
Down
of
to
winning
targets.
a dogfight. Make sure you get the 2 circle. You're higher of winning a dogfight. Well, I think I can understand what you're trying to say there.
I know
but
what you mean,
yes,
because you're talking about two circle fighting because
two-circle-
you're in a strike eagle, because that's how you fight with the eagles.
Yeah, that's true. With the 2 circle, that's exactly what I would do if I find an enemy aircraft. Feel Wade says he might be hinting Whisper. Yeah, I think I was hinting Whisper. Angel, I hope you get DCS and I hope you fly with us, but definitely hop in the Discord so that you will know when we're gonna fly together and you can message us if you want to join us on future sorties.
Yeah, we're gonna have
It would be
to
an
figure
honor
out
to
how
have
to.
all of you flying with us one day. That would be super cool, super fun to do.
We're gonna have to schedule streams and start doing that and being professional. Because normally, we're gonna let you into a little behind-the-scenes thing unless you don't want me to break this, like the facade of professionalism. But usually, so we were just like messaging on Discord for the last couple hours trying to figure out what we were going to do and how we were going to stream. And then we got on and then there was like a half hour of tech issues and trying to figure stuff out. Gas couldn't even get on because his DCS is completely broken.
Just destroyed.
So he's just kind of lurking here.
He's
But-
just hanging out with Mr.
It was weird because we
Triggers.
hung out with, we played with him the other day, but...
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know why. Your DCS is like
Yes,
extra broken.
you gotta put that video you made public. You gotta make
It
that
is public
like,
now.
in a,
Yeah, I changed it.
It's public.
because that is so freaking hilarious, dude. I want to put that on my YouTube so bad because that is just the funniest thing. There's that one, and then there's the one, the Lacrimosa one, where we were flying in the Apache, and I'm like, look at my eyes, look at my eyes, and you like turn it, you face me, and you just put the war-stricken dude in the freaking Lacrimosa music.
Nice.
That was hilarious. You're like, look, I'm not in my head, I'm not in my head, and it's like, oh, that shit was hilarious. I don't know how you come up with this stuff or how you do it so fast, because we flew that sort of yesterday and you edited it yesterday. So, I mean, you've got some insanely fast editing
My
chops.
processing time is much slower with my brain and ability to do things sometimes. So I'm just like, it takes me several business days to record things.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like
'Cause
3
you're
to 5
too busy
business
touching
days.
the doorknob 3 times just to get things done.
It's a requirement. Every
Well,
single
then-
time that I make a click, I have to go and get up and I have to walk around in a circle, pet my cat, pet my other cat, touch the doorknob 3 times, and I can get back to work.
Exactly.
Someone joined the
Angel
Discord.
says it's. What'd you say?
Someone joined the Discord.
Cool.
Let's go!
Thank you for
Angel
joining.
says it's downloading, so he's downloading Discord he's downloading Discord
Cool.
and DCS right now. YZEE says, use the canyon so that you're not on the radar. Great idea, YZEE. Angel says, I got the Discord. He says, guess who's in the Discord now?
On
My
the
boy,
radar.
Angel! Let's go!
2023.
We got not
60
one,
ODM Abroski
but
2C.
2 people.
Some madness and badness.
All
Combination.
right. Well, since I've been looking at this laser, pointing
I
at this target
am
this
dropping
whole
a
entire
bomb.
time.
I found it on my own, of my own accord, and I have a 500-pound bomb coming to ruin these gentlemen's picnic on this fine day. in
Well, I'm gonna
southwestern
go and
Afghanistan.
strafe it because I know you're gonna miss.
Come on.
Do I have to switch the guns or
Oh, where
something?
did it go?
No, I don't have to switch the guns. Oh,
Oh,
you
there
got
it is. Oh, that was the last one. All
You did it!
right. I have one bomb which is aborted, so I don't know if it's gonna work.
Do you want to try to drop it on a target on the way back to the airfield?
No, I think there's a way to fix that. I forget what it is. I don't know if I have to like repair.
Yeah, you've had that happen before.
I think the way I did, because I didn't
Whisper
hold.
and look at that, Whisper and Jimbo.
Oh wait, it just means that
Most work.
I aborted the launch because I just pressed it. I didn't hold it and release until it released. So I forget what I do to fix that.
There must be a way to clear it.
Yeah,
Like a warning clear.
I can edit the
It says, by the way, why is the mic staticky? Angel, that is something that actually has never happened. If you look at any of my other videos, this is the only one where that's happened. I think I might know the reason why, but I'm gonna get that figured out. However, instead of having it be an issue, we can pretend that it's an immersive part of the experience. We can pretend that I'm actually in the plane and that there's radio static.
I forget how to
We're gonna
fix
use
that.
our imagination. I'm trying to
Alright.
link up with you.
I'm
Mr.
gonna. Where am I
Whisper.
gonna land? The closest thing is just back to Bastion
Where the
or TK.
Oh,
but
you're
I'm
all
gonna
the
go.
way back there? Okay, well now I gotta freaking
I'm
go
gonna
full
go
throttle.
TK and Bastion. All right,
I gotta catch up with you somehow.
bro. You're in a Strike Eagle. I'm in an A-10. I'm
yeah, how the
going
heck am I catch up with you?
242 knots. I cannot wait. Speaking of slow aircraft, I cannot wait for the slough to be added. I have a note. Why do I have a note? I forget how to do that. Message?
Did you, speaking of note, did you even post or edit the takeoff that we did together?
Alright. I looked at that. I recorded that. The problem is as so often happens at the most spectacular time because of the lovely, perfectly functioning and not broken whatsoever at all replay system in DCS, there was a little stutter and freeze, or a couple of them, right in the middle of that recording. So I might try again. I tried a couple times. I will try again, and I'm going to try and record it differently, because the way I tried to record it, it didn't really work and looked terrible, so I have to do it again, and from a different angle anyway. But I will try again. The stuff that we recorded the other day, or did the other day with gas, I have not done that yet, but I got to go through that, because it's just like 2 or 3 missions, and just skimming through to try and find the right angles. But I will go through that, because I know Gas wants me to do that. Actually, Gas, did you check those replays? Because I know you said your multiplayer replays don't really work oftentimes.
Dude, he has a clip of us doing the vertical split in his recent edit.
Does he? Okay.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, it's
But
on
that was just
Discord.
recorded live. I mean,
Yeah,
like the
well, I just,
multiplayer
like,
replays.
copied.
Yeah.
Angel says, when I was here last, they were staticky, so that's why I asked. Okay, well, if it's staticky last time, then I'm definitely going to prioritize fixing the mic.
You're gonna fix it.
YZE International says,
I haven't.
what's out? You got to round 5 o'clock high. Well, I just checked the air-to-air radar. I didn't really see anything, and I'm also not seeing anything on the early warning radar
5
system.
o'clock
Angel
high?
says, how long y'all streaming? I'm not sure. Fear Wade says he joined Disc. Fear Wade, let's go!
All right,
my
and if you
boy!
could, what was I gonna say? You know, accept the rules and everything. I think you have to do that automatically.
Yeah, you might have to accept the rules, that's for sure.
We have to figure. So there's a thing for roles that we have set up. I don't know how to. We set it so it's supposed to like automatically give you a role, but I don't know how to do that exactly, because it did not. It didn't like work, so we gotta figure out exactly how to do that, because it was supposed to come up like an automatic thing where you have to select your role. But so I gotta figure that out. But in the meantime, the 2 people who just joined the server, let me know if you have DCS and you are ready to fly and everything, or if not, I'll just probably just set you as pilot. What am I trying to say?
Snap, I probably just passed you.
Oh my god, I'm at 20,000 feet. That's way high up for this. No, you're behind me still.
Oh, yeah, I see you now. I see
6
you now.
o'clock low.
Yep, I gotta slow down pretty quickly, though.
But yeah, so we have 2 roles for members at the moment. One is pilot, so that's basically if you have DCS and you are flying and ready to fly and stuff. And the other one is just like a member, I forget what it's called. I think it's just a member. And that's if you don't have DCS yet, but you want to get it. So if you want to just put in the chat or something in general, if you are just a pilot or member, so I can know what role to give you. Until we can figure out how to have you be in charge of
Auto
that.
do roles, so people can just click on what role they want. We'd have to do some YouTube research to figure that out, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought we had figured it out. I'll work on that after I'll work on that after the stream, because I don't know how to do that exactly.
What about the GIF thing? Is it? I don't know if that's just me, but
Yeah, every time he posts GIFs, they are links.
Yeah, there's a
Does it
setting
work?
to do with that, I think, but I have to check. I have to check what that is, so I'll look into that as well. Because I vaguely remember there being something to do with embedded links or something. I forget what setting I have. But I think
Finally,
that
I've linked up with my boy.
Gas, would have permission for that, because you have the same status as Jimbo, which is this. So you can do everything except
You
manage
get him
roles.
owner status?
He has a different role. His is Jello Bucket, as he requested.
It's true.
You are, I figure, assistant to the regional manager or regional owner or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So you 2 have the same, I think, abilities, if I remember correctly. The only difference is that between your role and my role is that I can manage the roles. Because, yeah. But other than that, you have the same powers. All right, how
Whisper,
far
is
are
this
we?
you I'm flying next to? Why are you moving like that?
Because I'm trying to get back on the correct heading. That was not on the
So
right
I
heading.
guess this is you I'm next to, I'm hoping.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
See, guys, I'm not that bad at formation.
Yeah, you're pretty good. I gotta practice it a bit. I gotta do more in the Hornet and stuff. So were you able to do everything in the F-15, not running into any real bugs or anything?
Yeah, no bugs.
Alright, cool. I'll have to do some of that too, relearn it.
I just did what I remembered, and
Yeah.
that it worked.
I gotta,
Alright, I'm gonna split off. I gotta read the chat here real quick.
I gotta learn how to
Here we go, we've
JDMs
got-
and things.
Angel says he's downloading his DCS now. I appreciate
Awesome.
that. Angel also said that I'm stoked to fly with you, Angel. You are going to be a major team player for our sorties. Also, he said that my mic was not staticky last time, and that this is the first time, so that's good to know.
You broke something.
YZEE says I'm mostly of a tactical Super Fluka F-15 information helper. All right. Again, hard for me to comprehend what you're saying there, but I think I get the idea. YZEE also says that's pretty sweet information and says who's formation leader. Formation leader right now is just my boy,
I'm just
my
kind
boy
of
Whisper Geeks.
hanging out right now. I'm just an autopilot, just cruising here.
Yeah.
You're doing formation.
And I'm getting whipped by your wingtip vortices, that's for sure.
Doesn't have any wing fences. Well, it sort of does. It has like reverse ones, but they don't.
You go down.
That's not what they're designed for.
Yeah, I can go under them, but I like to do the
Yeah.
same altitude.
Mm.
Can't wait for this.
So yeah, if anyone on Discord wants to join the stream lounge, you guys can tune in there if you want. We're currently in DeWip, which is a closed chat, so we don't get raided, basically. But you guys are more than welcome to check out the stream lounge, discuss amongst yourselves, get to know each other. You could also post screenshots in the screenshot category, memes in the meme category. Memes are not allowed in general. That is the one rule that I enforce. No memes in general.
But the ironic thing is that wait,
If memes are in general,
stop.
I will not do anything about it. So make sure that you don't post memes in general,
the
because there will be
the
absolutely no repercussions.
the ironic thing about that is you say no memes in general because it's a meme.
Guys, by the way, calc is short for calculator. For chat who's just joining in, calc is just a short for calculator. I'm just using slang, guys. So just letting you all know.
It's also short for calculus.
Nah, calc is definitely short for calculator, bro.
Both. Usually calculus, because you think you take pre-calc, which is not pre-calculator.
Pre-calc. I'm about to pre-calc right now.
Pre-calculator. Pre-calculus. I think I took. Actually, I don't remember if I did. I kind of stopped doing math once I was like a junior.
Like when I was born, I stopped.
2, 3.
I'm about to crash into your wing, dude.
If you do, I'm gonna
be so
Inexplicably.
sad. I'm not gonna do it on stream, bro. Only when we're not streaming do I crash into you.
You should open the canopy and jump on his wing.
Yeah, like
I'm
a
close
Star
enough
Wars
to.
or something.
It's like a
Some 1920s.
Mission Impossible.
Some 1920s.
I could
aerobatic
reach out
thing.
and just grab the scoop of that wing right now.
Throw a tomato.
Throw a tomato, it's just gonna go straight onto my rudder.
Or just like
Dude,
slice
let me
it.
do some
like,
BDA here. Alright, this is looking pretty solid.
I'm gonna descend here in a little bit, and like I'll fly 10
Alright.
more miles, and then I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. See if I can do a little loop-de-loop with this one. I did really good with the Viper the other day.
You did.
Oh,
I would never
that
fail.
one was crazy. This dude's blowing his flares out the wazoo. Do I have any flares coming out?
Nope. Oh yeah, now you do. There we go.
Remember when you like dispense chaff when you're at the,
Oh yeah.
the missing man thing?
You're
Oh,
doing the
I'm
missing man
sorry.
thing, you just pop chaff.
That was so
You
funny.
should
I
have just
looked,
doing-
like up.
Yep. Rip. You folded on that one.
But we've got like 6 other clips we can use, or at least
Yeah.
5 others
Yeah,
we
I
can
gotta go
use.
through that. There were a few of those that were really good. I
But
just
it's gonna
gotta.
be good. Gas, I really want to see how you end up editing that missing man formation, because it was an honor for me to do the poll, because my grandpa served as well, and so that was really cool to be able to do that. I was thinking about it when I did it, but I most probably want to see what angles you do, how you time everything, what audio you put in, because you put in a lot of post-production audio that was not in the actual game, but it adds so much immersion to it. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, at your age, your editing is so well. You could just show one of your videos to the DCS website, and they'll want to hire you, because your stuff is the kind of stuff that we see posted on the DCS Instagram and on their YouTube when they advertise for sales.
Yeah, you do
It's
a
like
really
the
good
exact
job.
type of timing, the exact type of coloration and fidelity is what you got.
You need to
and-
teach me
and
these
you-
arts.
Yeah,
Alright,
and these
Jimbo, I'm
people
gonna
are
break away
doing
right
it.
now and this end, so.
Yeah, you've got the chops.
Very much appreciated.
I love flying with asymmetrical loadouts, even though, well, it's trimmed out, so it's just equally smooth, but there's a beauty in the asymmetry. I used to hate that. I'd always do symmetrical loadouts, but now, because I'm so used to doing, like, you know, looking and researching stuff with the Hornet and the S-16 and actual operations, and how they never ever do symmetrical loadouts now. They did in, like, the 90s, like in the Gulf War they did, but nowadays they just don't. And I just like asymmetry with this. It's fun. Anyway,
I'm in slot with you.
I'm gonna be slowing down. I am slowing down.
Got my speed brake out. Speed brake coming back in, switching to nav mode, master arm off.
Yeah, master arm off. TGP can still be on there. Just standby mode. Got that all set up.
All right,
Master
what do we
arm.
got here?
Yeah, I'm all set.
YZEE sent something and it says message redacted. I have no idea what he said. I wish I could have read that.
What, in the chat? He probably just said message redacted.
YZEE says no. It actually said the message was redacted, but he did say that's a pretty sweet formation. He also says, Angel says I'm gonna suck. Don't worry, Angel. I definitely sucked when I first started, and you're probably gonna be like 1,000 times better than me anyway.
Dude, I was so bad when I first got it.
Thornton says, "Hey guys, new to your channel. Do you guys intend to have missions that first-come viewers can join?" Yeah, we're gonna
that's a
try
good
to.
idea.
We
We'll do
actually have a
something like
bunch
that.
of missions. It's a good idea. We actually have a bunch of missions that are already designed. We could add more slots too, so that you guys could
We just have to
potentially
remember which
fly
ones
with
and
us.
pick some. And I think I'll try and design some that have some more to it. And I can go, because I'm usually the one who makes the missions. And otherwise what we can do is if we're just doing multiplayer like this, then we can have a couple people that come in. And obviously if you're watching it, we say what server we're on. And then you can just play on the server too. But
Yeah.
But yeah, for some of those custom missions and things, I'll try and design some for more people. Maybe like a 3-ship or a 4-ship, probably like a 4-ship or something. And then we can talk through like what types of skills are required for that, whether you need aerial refueling, what modules you need, if you need to use JDAMs or Mavericks or unguided stuff, and make sure you know how to do those things or different modes for whatever the intention is. Go through briefing and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll think of some ideas. I have a few mission ideas that I get to start working on.
Some that I gave you sound
Yep.
like they could be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think so.
But also we've got.
And I have one or two of my own.
We definitely will. What is it? Thornton. We will eventually have some missions that are just premeditated and designed for you guys to join. Mostly when we stream, though, we stream on an online server where you guys can just pop in at your leisure, and that will be indicated at the start of the stream. However, we will make some missions specifically oriented for getting our valued viewers involved. YZE International says, again, mission redacted, or message redacted. Angel says, it's saying it will take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Dang, Angel, you must be on McDonald's Wi-Fi, or you
Well,
have
it's a fairly large
potato
game file too, so
as a computer. But also, yeah, it is, you're downloading hundreds of gigs, so that actually an hour, pretty reasonable
you
for
don't
that.
want to know how big my DCS folder is with all the modules and liveries and terrains and stuff I have.
Angel says time keeps going up. And Thornton says, Angel, are you new to DCS? I'm not sure. He says, Angel says he's never played. He's got 9 hours, but that wasn't me. That was someone else. Thornton says, welcome to the game. Lots to learn, but rewarding once you get it down. Yes, that is so true, Thornton. It is a very satisfying feeling when you finally touch down for the first time, when you finally land after a hard, efforted sortie working with a bunch of friends. So let's see if Whisper can actually land this thing safely. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can zoom in.
Dude, when I
For
first
this
got the
landing
Hornet,
here.
the Hornet I think is one of the easiest aircraft in the game to land. When I first got it, I could not land it at all. I was so bad.
Oh.
I landed so hard sometimes I just exploded because my sink rate was like 2,000 feet per minute or something. I just blew up.
I used to always bend the gear, like every single time.
I didn't really do that
You
in
would
the
always
Hornet.
been the gear? That's pretty
I would
funny.
do that every single time I fly the F-15C. I would do that, and I still do that, to be honest, because it's hard. I would do that and blow up the landing gear, like the tires on like the flankers and things. I remember that distinctly.
Yeah, you would do that
Like the
pretty often,
Su-33.
especially on the Russian modules. All right, and then we got
Those are tricky to
YZE
land,
saying, he says, do you guys have War Thunder? I know Whisper
Yes.
does, and he leaves the chat and the Discord to go play War Thunder on his own because he's kind of weird. YZE also says,
So I can have a
I'm pretty
mental
trash at
breakdown
DCS. I
with
crashed into my friend when we were in formation. Yeah, YZEE, why would you crash into your friend when you're in formation?
Imagine
Because that's
that
something
happening.
I've never done before. Definitely
Yes,
didn't do that yesterday, multiple times.
Same here.
I was the victim
So, don't worry
last
about
night.
that.
We were doing this last night. So we were just filming some stuff.
No,
Jimbo
no.
crashed into me once and died and cut half
Yeah.
my right stab off. Then later Gas crashed into me and we exploded. That's
No.
filmed and there's a video. You can go watch that on his channel. And then
It's true.
at the end we were just coming in trying to land and then suddenly I exploded. I was like, how'd that happen? I wonder. Explain. Tell us. Enlighten us, Jimbo. How did that happen?
Hey, look,
You
man,
were
if you were
when
coming
were
into
flying-
land and you exploded, it sounds like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I was flying
Me, on the other
lead.
hand, had nothing to do with that. I was flying. You just happened to fly where I was gonna fly. That's all it came down to.
I was the
But yeah,
lead.
YZEE, moral of the story, you're probably a lot better at not crashing into your friends than I am. Thornton says, mine was a successful air-to-air refueling in the Hornet. Yes, that was also one of my favorite things. I splooge every time I finally get to hear him say transaction complete or
Transaction
what is it,
complete.
transaction complete.
It's an EA game. You have to pay to
it's
air
the-
refuel. It's like just an
Yeah,
actual
it's
gas
pay to
station.
play. No, it's refueling complete or he tells you
Refueling
when you're
complete?
topped off. That's such a great feeling.
Disconnect.
Yeah, disconnect is the best sound. Thornton says I'm still not proficient enough. I bet you've got it, Thornton.
It's
I bet
hard.
you've got it. Whisper,
Yeah,
also
I need
line up
my
to
cat.
film my my landing here because I'm on final, about 5 mile final. Angel says I played for like an hour and I could barely take off. Don't worry, man. Taking off is pretty tricky. Landing is a little bit trickier, but it's all in the feeling of the aircraft. Once you kind of feel out how the aircraft moves, it's gonna make things a lot easier for you. It's all about practice, my buddy. If I can
I
do it,
have-
I know you can do it too.
I have like I don't even know how many hours.
Are
Probably
you filming the
like-
landing here? I'm coming in
Where are you coming? Oh, you're coming in from the other side.
from the opposite side. Yeah, exactly.
I have like I don't even know. Probably like 2,000 hours in DCS or something. You get better. You will get better. So
Yeah, when I was flying 1 hour, I wasn't even considering getting off the ground yet. So you're already doing more than me. So
I
I'm just
remember.
glad you guys are part of the team, part of the crew in the Discord, and
I
hopefully we'll be
still-
flying with you again.
I don't know if you do, but I
Very soon.
remember my first flight in DCS. I remember, so I had gotten
I do
DCS
too.
because I was getting interested in it. I didn't have a HOTAS yet. I didn't have a stick, so I had an Xbox controller, and I was just trying to
Watch
see
this
if I
landing,
could.
boy.
I was just trying to see if I could do, like the tutorials for the Su-25, the startup taxi takeoff, and I did
I see.
that. Oops, I did not do.
Buttery.
Come on,
Buttery.
Doing Navy landing. In
Navy
the
landing? No,
Eagle.
I'm not trying to shrink my my height down by an inch. Buttery.
Well done. But I remember when I first got my stick, which was probably, it was coming up on, actually it might have been like, for some reason, I feel like it was October 15th, which is today. So, I think it was
Could be.
October 15th of 2020. I think it was. So, or maybe it was 2020, or was it 20? No, it had to be 2020. Yeah, I think October 15th, 2020. So, 4 years ago today, I think, with my
Sounds
BKB
about right.
something or other, whatever stick it was.
Let's see, where are you at now?
Mm.
Are you taxiing back? It says this server probably restarts about 45 minutes, so if we do another sortie, we'd probably only be able to do one. But
Yeah.
that's basically up to you.
I think not for this, because I'm trying to see, because we have to fly like 50 miles and stuff. So for me,
Well,
that's
in
a
order
bit
to
of,
get to the next one.
Mhm. I don't think we'd have time for that, because it starts in, yeah, like it's like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, at this point.
But yeah, I mean, DCS can be a little bit frustrating sometimes, but usually it's just a really rewarding game. And it's also because it's not like just a normal video game, because you were learning something. And for me, I like to learn about, history and stuff and aviation in general, and try to having missions and do missions and get inspired to do stuff based on that. So it's just fun. It's fun to do. There are so many really satisfying things, like some people are talking about, like landing for the first time, or finally doing a good landing, or aerial refueling. That is really hard, by the way. I remember struggling with that so much. Like, I got the Su-33 was the first one that I got that could do that, and it's so hard. And that has a mode, like an aerial refueling mode, that holds you pretty steady, so it's easier. And then doing it in the Hornet was so impossible at first, but you practice it, you're patient, and then you just get better at it, and then you finally do it, and it's so satisfying. And now with the
You
Hornet,
see, it's so frustrating.
yeah. I still struggle with any of the Air Force style, like the F-15 and the F-16. I struggle with. The Phantom is really hard. I've only done it like twice, or maybe even just once. And those are really hard. The Tomcat's hard too,
YZEE says,
but that's fine.
oh yeah, it is definitely a little bit hard depending on the module. But my boy YCEE says, I'm probably going to be a little rusty because I haven't played in a year. Well, that's okay. You can brush that dust off and
Yeah, get back
hop
into
back
it.
on the bike like it was yesterday. Thornton says, gotta run. See you guys in the sky. That's what I'm talking about, Thornton.
All right,
See
peace
you
out,
on
bro.
the sky, my boy. Let's see. YZEE says butter. I don't know. Why did you put a question mark on butter? Was it butter? That's up to you to decide.
I could.
Angel says IDK would help, but I've got 63 hours in VTOL. Well, VTOL VR that would probably help if you only fly the Harrier,
which I
in
hate.
here.
But...
That'll definitely help. David Newman says, "Is this DCS?" And YZEE thankfully responded to him for me, saying yes. So thank you all for keeping tabs on each other.
Yep. Sure is. But yeah,
you like learning about history and about aircraft, and so this is basically just the perfect.
I was starting to think of maybe some
you.
ideas to do like a Desert Storm or a second Gulf War F-16 mission or something like that. I can't wait till we get the Iraq map. That'll be perfect for that. That'll be better than Afghanistan, I think. I think that's gonna be the perfect map in DCS for me anyway. But anyway, yeah, I like to learn about, certain operation or a conflict or something, and make some missions based on that type of aircraft. I just get a little inspiration with that. And yeah, it just makes it more fun for me. So I have some reason to be doing something in DCS, because I don't know, it's just my style, my kind of way of doing things. But you can do whatever. That's another great thing about it. It's almost a sandbox game. And if you play on a server like this, where like the Through the Inferno servers or the 4 servers, where they have just a lot of targets that just are spawned in, you can just you just pick whatever loadout, whatever weapon you want to practice using and learn how to do. You can do that, you can do whatever. And also for anybody who are starting playing DCS, I know a couple people are downloading it, hadn't played in a while. If you want to learn how to do any of the things, if you get any of the full fidelity modules, if you're considering getting any of them, I do some tutorials for things on my channel. If you want to subscribe, be greatly appreciated. Check out some of those. If you have any requests, anything specific you want to learn how to do, I will be happy to do a tutorial on that. If I know how to do it, I can do it more quickly. Otherwise, I have to learn how to do it and then make a tutorial on it. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling at the moment, as I so often do at the close of these streams. But I think we're gonna wrap this up here. Really appreciate all of you for watching. Unless there's anything else you want to do before we go. Been live for about 2 hours now. So
No, I mean, I think that's a pretty solid stream. We covered all the bases, and luckily we didn't die or
that's
crash
always
into each
lucky.
other. So that's a win right there.
Yeah, and
You can shut your engines down.
Don't even have to tell
Be
them
seeing you
how
on
to
the
do it.
ground here in a second. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you valued viewers for tuning in. Whisper
Absolutely,
DCS.
it really means a lot to us.
Gas Turbine and myself tremendously appreciate each one of you for your time. And if you want to keep involved in our community and claim to all the other people that joined that you were one of the first, then hop in the Discord and subscribe now. And we will
Yes.
definitely be seeing you all in the sky, hopefully.
Yeah, so thank you
But
again
be
so much.
easy, keep it sleazy, and I will see you all next time.
Peace out.
Peace.